I think the obsession with New York history started really young. Our father does a lot of the underground construction here in Manhattan, and a lot of the history in the city is buried.
Part of the nature of New York is that it's always being redone, repaved. And now there's skyscrapers where there used to be like wooden, farms and stuff like that. And it's just always been like a point of interest for us.
The stuff we collect here ranges from newspaper clippings, artwork, flags, relics, real antiques.
This used to be in my room as a kid, and it's just like a flintlock pistol. It's basically a barking iron. Our logo is crossed flintlocks. This is actually a carriage light that you would see hanging on a horse and buggy.
This flag is probably nearing 100 years old, and I really like the discolored ocean. It's not traditional blue, whether it's been faded or actually just made that way on purpose, I don't know.
We try to base every t-shirt design on a story or a character. And the same goes for our other garments. The detailing is lifted from some other point in history. The more authentic something is, the better it suits us. We're obsessed with authenticity.
This is an actual old guard coat, New York Old Guard. Actually, you can see the OG on the buttons here. That doesn't stand for original gangster.
Top hats were basically all the rage in the 19th century. And if you look inside, there's a date in there of 1807. When the movie Gangs of New York came out, we were still in the very embryonic stages of doing this. It was cool because one of the strongest things about the movie is the art direction and the aesthetic quality of it.
This is actually one of the costumes from Gangs of New York. Right now, I think it's a little much for the modern fashion sensibility. But I think once you reach a certain level with a brand, you can tell people what to wear, and maybe we'll get to that point and be like, you're wearing that, and everybody will be like, I love it. This is what primarily makes up our Shines collection, what we call Shines, which is old vernacular for jewelry. This is an example of a whiskey bottle from the 19th century, and it says New York on it. But I mean, if you hold this thing, you really get a good idea of the difference in quality in bottle making. I mean, this thing, you could probably throw this across the room and it wouldn't break. I mean, it's really solid and heavy. It does also give you a good appreciation for bar fights. Half the fun is definitely the search. When you find something that you know nobody is keying in on and you can get it, it's great, because I know here it will be appreciated and viewed as almost like a museum piece, but definitely it'll have life beyond what its former purpose was. Of course, it's been done with music. It could be done great with film, but I think that fashion was an untapped medium in terms of celebrating this underground New York.
The deeper that we go, the more it comes to the surface.